Fatiha. Selamun Aleyküm. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Selamu ala Resulina Muhammedin Seyyidil Evvelin ve Ahirin. مدد سادات أصحابنا ومشايخنا الدستور مولانا شيخ الله فأزداد شيخ محمد على مدد طريقاتنا والصحبة والخير في الجميع. Allah Azze ve Celle sevdiği kullardan var.
Allah Almighty has servants whom He loves and who are dear to Him.
Kulları var. Allah'ın sevdiği kullar.
Who are the servants whom Allah Almighty loves?
Kurtulan, saadete kavuşmuş olan insanlardır.
It is of those who have obtained salvation and who are saved and have reached happiness and bliss.
Allah'ın rızasını talep etmek lazım.
We need to seek Allah Almighty's pleasure.
Her şeyde, her harekette, nefeste.
In whatever we do, in every single breath, we must request Allah Almighty's pleasure with what we do.
Allah'ın rızasını talep etmek lazım.
We must ask for Allah Almighty's satisfaction in every single action we perform.
Onu istemek, Allah'ı zikretmek demektir.
To desire Allah Almighty's pleasure means to remember Allah Almighty, to perform dhikr.
Hatırlamak demektir. Allah'ı hatırlayan zakirlerden olur.
And those who remember and remind themselves of Allah Almighty constantly are the ones who are praised as the dhakir, those who constantly remember Allah Almighty.
Unutmayanlardan olur.
You become one of those who do not forget Allah Almighty.
Onun lütfu, keremi o üzerine olur.
And those who constantly remember Allah Almighty will have Allah Almighty's favors and blessings and manifestations on them.
Dünyaya millet dalmış.
People have dived into the pursuit of worldly ambitions.
Hiç Allah Azze ve Celle'yi hatırladıkları yok.
And while they're pursuing their worldly ambitions, they do not remember Allah Almighty.
Dünya meşgul etti insanları.
People are preoccupied with this world.
Dünya daha fazla ne kadar dünyaya dalarsa insan o kadar daha fazla ister.
However, the more you dive into this world, you will desire more and more from this world.
Her şeyi unutur.
And you will forget about everything.
Dünyaya musallat olur. Dünyanın peşinden gider.
And you will be in a state in which you are being haunted by this world and in which you constantly run after this world.
Dünyanın peşinden gittikçe de Allah Azze ve Celle'den uzaklaşır.
And the more you run after this world, the more you distance yourself from Allah Almighty.
Dünyayı kalbe koymamak lazım.
You should not put this world into your heart.
Dünya hayır için, yani dünya peşinden değil de Allah rızası için dünyaya.
This world is not a place to run after. This world is a means for us to achieve and to perform goodness for the sake of Allah Almighty.
Bakmak lazım. Başka türlü helak olur insan.
However, if you do not use this world as a means to obtain Allah Almighty's pleasure, but instead run after this world, you will be destroying yourself.
İşte bu dünyanın vaziyeti onun ortada. Yani
and the state of this world we now bear witness proves the self-destruction of this behavior.
İnsanlar perişan.
People are in a ruinous state.
Hiç kimse rahat değil.
And nobody lives in peace.
Kimse memnun değil
Nobody is satisfied with their lives.
bu hayatta. Memnun olanlar Allah Azze ve Celle'nin beraber olanlardır.
But there are those who are satisfied with their lives. It is those who are with Allah Almighty.
Her daim Allah'tan gelene razı olup
Those who are with Allah Almighty are the ones who have the awareness to know that everything comes from Allah Almighty, and thus they are satisfied with everything.
onu hatırlayan insanlardır.
And those who are happy are the ones who remember Allah Almighty always.
Başka türlü fayda bir şey yok.
There's no other benefit except in the remembrance of Allah Almighty.
Hiçbir ümit yok
There's no other hope for humanity.
insanlığa. Allah bu insanları yaratıp da
Allah Almighty, He is the creator of us humans.
onların yapacakları şeyleri söylemiş.
And it is Him, Allah Almighty, who not only created us, but also instructed us how to live and what to do.
Onlar da onu yapmayıp başka
However, people do not fulfill their obligations and do not as required by their Lord Allah Almighty.
Şeyler yapıyor. Allah Azze ve Celle buyuruyor. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْاِنْسَ اِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ Cinleri, insanları ibadet etsinler diye yarattım.
The purpose of our lives, the purpose of our creation, as Allah Almighty states, we have created humans and jinns solely for our worship.
İnsanlar buna inanmıyorlar.
However, people do not believe in this purpose of life.
Kendi kafalarına göre ben ne için kafalarına göre daha ne için yaratıldıklarını da bilmiyorlar.
Instead, they try to come up with other purposes of life. No, they even fail to realize why they have been created, and they question their very existence itself.
Benim ne işim var burada?
Why am I here? Why have I been? What is my purpose? They ask.
Ben ne için yaratıldım diyen yok.
They do not ask, why have I been created?
Zannediyor ki annesinden babasından yaratıldı yalnız.
They think that they have been created by their mothers and fathers,
Yaratıcı yok.
and they deny their creator.
Onun için hiçbir zaman rahat olmuyor.
Therefore, they will never find peace.
Ne yaparlarsa yapsınlar rahat olmuyor.
Whatever they do not find peace.
Rahat olacak insan, Allah'ın rızasını talep eden insan,
Those who find peace and who are at ease are the ones who seek Allah Almighty's pleasure.
rahat eder.
And those who seek Allah Almighty's satisfaction will be at ease.
Kendine verilen şeylere razı olur.
And then, if you seek Allah Almighty's pleasure, you will be satisfied and happy with all those things you have been endowed with and that have been given to you.
Ne olursa onu Allah'tan bilir.
And you will have the awareness that everything comes from Allah Almighty.
Allah Azze ve Celle'nin rızasını talep edip Allah'ın rızasını talep eden saadete kavuşur. Allah onlardan eylesin bizi inşallah.
And then you will request to obtain Allah Almighty's satisfaction, and those who are in the pursuit of obtaining Allah Almighty's satisfaction are the ones who will find and obtain happiness. May Allah Almighty make us become those who seek Allah Almighty's pleasure.
İnşallah. Çünkü dünya hali zor.
This world, the states of this world are difficult.
Allah muhafaza etsin.
May Allah Almighty protect us
Şerlerden, kötülüklerden inşallah.
from the evil and from badness.
Ve minallah tevfik. El Fatiha.